for me to have a record of this sometime. It's just, so if you passed away, what message, and you could come back, what would you tell me or Ricky? What would you want us to know? Say you passed away, you're able to come back and tell us something. What message would you have wanted us to have?
Learn to speak German.
What? Well, that's probably not going to happen. So, do you have anything else you'd want to say?
Some of the best stories, the best books that I know or ever knew were written in German.
Okay, after that, what next? What else would be important for Ricky and I to know? I mean, what do you want us to,
Latin dancing.
Latin dancing, okay. But would you want us to, not forget our family history or make sure we're always learning? You always said, learning is very important. Would it be important for us to learn and have adventures and explore? And
Go to visit my mother's family in Finland.
Okay. Look at the stars and think of you. That'd be a good one. Imagine you floating as stardust out there in space. Because we become dust, right? Stars are made out of dust, and it's probably part people are there too.
Most stars are not dust.
No.
They have
Gas.
They are suns.
Ah, yes.
Stars are suns.
Suns are stars.
Well, if you went to a star or a sun, you would probably die.
But what do you think? I mean, we all become just atoms, right? When we die, we become some sort of dust. We become fertilizer. And then we become particles. And what happens with those particles? They could go into space, right? So you may be in space someday. I think that's kind of a comforting thought. What do you think?
Well, whenever you or Daddy or me go to space, you're gonna get to, maybe you'll see some dust and recognize it as Papa.
What do you think of that idea? What do you like? You like Sierra's theory?
I didn't understand what she said.
Sierra says that maybe we'll all become dust, and if we ever go into space and we see some dust or something, some molecules, we'll say, hey, that's Papa. I don't know. That's an interesting theory.
That's an interesting theory.
So now Sierra's going to be an engineer and a naturalist and an astronomer. All those possibilities. Wow. I try to think of if I died, something I would say to you. Like if I came back and visited, the family, I'd say, thanks for taking care of me. Thanks for instilling a love of adventure and languages in the world and learning.
And dancing.
And dancing. Oh yeah, we've all inherited the dancing.
Mommy.
Thanks for
Mommy.
fighting with Mom sometimes so that I could go to Berkeley and there's other things I could do. Hurry, because I'm in the middle of something.
I put black a little bit around the clouds.
Okay.
So it looks like they're going
That's fine. I'd say, probably thanks for teaching us, Ricky and I, and being patient. And even when I did things like my artistic sewing creations, you probably didn't understand why I was doing all those things. But you went with me to Yardage and we bought whatever I needed to buy. You paid, but paying for my tuition at Berkeley, that's huge.
Yeah, I have a problem. I went looking all through Mom's and my own and Ginny's and everybody's stuff for thread, blue thread,
I'll get you some.
so I can mend.
Or you leave it with me, I'll sew it. If you leave it here, take it off, leave it, I'll sew it, and bring it back
Because
to
I
you.
have two of these, and they're
Okay.
both